What's up, everybody? This live is going to be a fun one. This live is going to be a fun one. This live is going to be a fun one. This live is definitely going to be a fun one. I'm excited. All right, we sharing this live everywhere. Posting it on Twitter, Facebook. We live, baby. We live. Where y'all at? Pull up. Where y'all at, man? Pull up. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Pull up. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Pull up. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I know y'all missed me. I know y'all missed me. Where y'all at? Because I'm here to talk to y'all today, my boy. I'm posting everything on Facebook, too. Got to get everybody in here. Let everybody know what's going on. Today's live is about unlocking your star power. That's what today is about. We live. Okay. All right. Boom. All right. I think we all good. Now let's go live on Instagram. Here we go. What's good, everybody? What's good? Listen, man. I was thinking about y'all today, and I was like, man, I got something I want to say. You feel me? Like, I don't really like to come on here unless I really feel like I have something to say. And sometimes it requires me to go experience some things and to play this game of life to be able to have something to talk to you about. You know, in about 3 days, my birthday is going to be here. So my birthday, October 23rd. You already know, a real girl birthday coming up. So, you know, it's just that time. But today's live is about unlocking your star power. That's what today's live is about. Unlocking your star power. And you know what's funny? I think the biggest part of this is realizing that your star power was never locked. Unlocking your star power is reminding yourself that it was never locked to begin with. You don't need anything outside of yourself to truly be that superstar that you are. You just need you to be on the same page with you. Did you hear what I just said? In order for you to really start to live in that life of your true star power, you have to understand that you need to get in alignment with you. You have literally been so out of alignment with you because you've been in alignment with everybody else's life and everybody else's timeline. You see, you can't be main character if you're not the main character in your own mind. If you're always rushing to go watch somebody else's life, you will see that your subconscious mind will disassociate with the self and start to live through other people. And then you start to wonder, why are you feeling sad here? Why are you feeling depressed here? You're out of alignment with self. You get what I'm saying? You're out of alignment with self. You're not moving through your own life, through your own eyes. You're doing things based off of how this person views you. You're doing things based off of how your mom wants you to do things. You're doing things based off of how other people want you to do things. And it's causing you to get out of line. You have to get in alignment with this head of yours, with this mind of yours, with your own spirit, your third eye, your highest self, so you can know what is the highest path for you. And a lot of y'all are taking the path with the most resistance. And you're supposed to choose the path with the least resistance, because the path with least resistance is the one that's for you. It's the one that's unfolding for you. You see, don't you realize that some of your greatest accomplishments happen so effortless? And it's because it was almost like it was meant to happen. It was almost like you were meant to run into that person. It was almost like this was meant to happen for you because it was. But a lot of y'all are holding up these things that are meant to listen to me good. A lot of y'all are holding up the things that are meant for you because you keep entertaining the things that are not meant for you. And if you continue to entertain the things that are not good for you, you're only making the things that are good for you wait. The things that are in alignment for you, the things that you're supposed to do, you're making it wait because of the fact that you keep entertaining things that you know that's not for you long term. So now you keep taking short-term L's, short-term failures, short-term disappointment because you're messing with short-term things. Y'all gotta, what's up, Jazz? Y'all gotta start to choose the path that feels right. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Feels right. Another thing that I want to say too, you want to ask yourself, does this feel good? Like, that's the thing. A lot of y'all be betraying yourself. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all, by the way. A lot of y'all are betraying yourself because of the fact that you keep doing things that yourself don't want to do. You keep hanging out with people that yourself don't want to hang out with because of whatever guilt that you're feeling on their behalf, or you're people pleasing or whatever, and you're not realizing that you're sacrificing yourself for other people. And this is why you and you are out of alignment and you're upset with yourself or you're resentful with yourself. You do know that you can get resentful with yourself, right? You do know you can get resentful with yourself, right? You can get resentful with yourself if you're not listening to yourself. What's that sound? It's weird. Trucks. So yeah, you have to make sure that you really spend time with yourself to understand, okay, what do I want to do? Because I don't want to keep doing things that's not in alignment for me because it's only causing me to feel depressed. And the only reason why it feels depressing is because it feels like it's not right. It's like trying to fit in a space that doesn't belong to you, trying to make it's like a fishbowl effect. If you put yourself in an environment where the fishbowl is only this big, you're only going to grow to that big. But if you give yourself an environment that's this big, then you're going to allow yourself to grow that big. Does that make sense? You know, and I just feel like a lot of y'all are belittling yourself. You see, a lot of y'all not really, y'all have like a personal dysmorphia. Some of y'all don't really know how lit y'all actually are. And the reason why some of y'all don't know how lit you actually are is because you're comparing the color blue to red. You're comparing the color blue to orange. When blue is blue, orange is orange. You're comparing number 1 to number 5. Number 1 is number 1 and number 5 is number 5. Allow things to be beautiful in their own lane. And a lot of y'all are not allowing yourself to see the true beauty and your unique beauty. You see, a lot of y'all think that y'all beauty is supposed to look like somebody else, when I thought the whole thing about beauty was that it was unique. Yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and share this live with 3 people. Y'all share this live with 3 people, man. Share this live with 3 people. You know, so it's just like we have to start to, number 1, really show appreciation to ourselves. Like, you will complain before you will say gratitude. Isn't that crazy? You would complain before you would say your grace, like how grateful you are. And we have to switch that around. If you complain more than you say thank you, you're going to create a life where your life is going to be full of complaints instead of thank yous. You're going to have a life where you're always complaining instead of saying thank you. So you have to start switching, you know, find the small things to be happy about. I made a TikTok about this. If you are happy about the small things consistently, the small things will get bigger. If you are happy about the small things will get bigger. But people complain about the little things and then the little things get bigger. You have to realize that this is like Minecraft and you're building your own world. This is like Sims and you're building your own character. This is like NBA 2K and you're building your career. But every thought you have is like a building block to the next thing that you experience. Damn. If y'all have not yet, make sure y'all go ahead, leave a like, a comment. This is some beautiful information, man. Somebody need to hear this. Unlock that star power by realizing that it was never locked to begin with. Unlock that star power by realizing that you've always been a star. You just haven't been able to recognize it. You see, you don't want somebody else to recognize your star quality before you do. Because when they do, they will use you. Did you hear what I said? Do not allow yourself to end up not realizing your own star power, and other people realize it before you do. And because they recognize your star power before you do, they're looking to use you. Come on now. The way I be talking on here, sometimes it just feel like art. It be rhyming. It be aligning. It be shining. Like, it's like I'm out here spitting bars. It's like I'm speaking poetry. Like that's the talent. That's crazy. It's like poetry. Like, because I don't come on here with notes or nothing, y'all. I want y'all to realize I don't come on here with no notes. I don't come on here with nothing. This is just pure, just off the heart, off the spirit, off the dome, off the, you know what I'm saying? And I really just be speaking what flows through me, because I know that the most natural thing that flows through you is the most purest thing. It's like inner child. You see, sometimes we be listening to kids and kids just be talking. You be like, how you know that? They don't know. It's just flowing through them because they're allowing themselves to be used as an instrument, as a messenger. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to allow myself to be a messenger for the people that are tapping into this frequency. Because truth be told, the fact that you all see me is just, we're all on one walkie-talkie and we tapped into the same frequency. But a lot of people, what you have to realize, will not be able to see what you see, hear what you hear. You can speak to them all you want, but some reason what you're saying is not really getting through them. And the reason why is because some people haven't yet gotten to that frequency on the walkie-talkie. It's not that it's not there. It's just they're not on that channel. And because they're not on that channel, they don't hear it. Some people are on a whole different channel, so they hear nothing, or they hear elevator music, or they hear voices, whatever the hell they hear. They're not hearing what you hear because they're not on the same channel as you. But then when you go to somebody else's energy, and let's say you've gotten familiar with them, let's say you've been hanging out with somebody else's energy and you've been hanging out with them for a while now. So y'all starting to get aligned to each other's energy. What you'll start to realize is that y'all can hear each other without speaking. So now that's a higher level of communication. One level of communication that you have with people is you speak to them in the most clear, concise way, but they don't hear you. But then you have some people who you don't even speak, but they hear you. Just like the same way some people can't see you, but then you got people from the internet or people from other sides of the world that can actually see you and recognize you. That is because some people are just simply not on that frequency, my love. When you start to really believe in frequency and understand the power of frequency, the reason why you can even hear my voice right now is because of frequency. The reason why you can even see me right now is because of frequency, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, these phones, they're all using crystals, which is frequency. That's another thing. Make sure y'all go ahead, check out my crystal shop, the link in the bio. But crystals, all of this is frequency, vibration, energy. So y'all got to get good and clear and get serious about your energy too, because let me tell you something. Your energy can speak for you without you saying a word. I teach that in my magnetism class too. So that's another thing, y'all. This weekend, expect some new videos on the magnetism class and the mystery school, all right? But that's another thing. Your energy can speak for you without you even speaking for you. Just by how you walk in the room. You see, a lot of y'all, look, I'll give you an example, right? A lot of y'all found me from a video, from TikTok, from YouTube, from Instagram, wherever it is that you found me, and you saw me scroll. You saw me like on your timeline. Something about my look, something about my face, something about my voice, something about my appearance or aesthetic made you stop to listen. And that's another thing that I want to tell y'all. Y'all need to start crafting the same way that you craft your mind. You also want to craft your body, craft your look, craft yourself. You are an expression of your spirit. You are, I felt that. I felt that. I felt that. You are an expression of your spirit, and it is your duty to express yourself creatively as much as you can. Whether that be through your music, you guys are creatives, and I need you to create. I need you to create. Let me give you an example, right? A lot of you guys are moved by the things that I say. This started because I make music. All because I create art. But here's the thing. Do not constrain yourself. Do not restrict yourself through one form of expression or a medium. Expression or a medium. And what that means is that if you're a painter, you can also be a designer, a fashion stylist. You can also be a music artist. You can also be a poet. You could be a film director. You don't have to go one route. Because I never known creativity to be restricted. Creativity has always been known to be free. And you have to realize that freedom has also formed creativity. Some of our ancestors, when they were kings and queens and slaves, and no matter what, they always had a form of music to celebrate. Music was a way that they expressed themselves and freed themselves and sent messages. So what you have to understand is that if you don't like what your playlists have, if you don't like what's coming out, be the change. Don't complain. Ooh. Be the change. Don't complain. And I tell you where I got that from. Willow Smith, Jaden Smith, they both talked about, they said, if you don't like the music, make your own music. If you don't like the clothes, make your own clothes. Do you realize that a lot of our biggest creatives started off just making stuff for themselves? And then people ask, hey, I want that. Oh, okay. But a lot of people are out here creating for money, and that's why we're creating things that have no soul. They have no base. They have no foundation. They have no spirit. Let me tell you something. There's a reason why we make money. Let me say that again. We make money. Money doesn't make us. Money can literally get buried and have mold on it, have nothing. It can do nothing. It can live a life in the ground and nothing can happen to it. But we can continue to still live our life. Money needs us. That's another thing. A lot of y'all think that you need money. No, money needs you. Money can't circulate without your hands, my love. Money can't circulate without you. Money begs you to spend. They beg you to spend. So when you start to realize we make money, money needs us. Money needs us. Money needs us. Everything is just a perspective shift away. Everything is just a mental shift away. You get what I'm saying? And I just want to show y'all so much gratitude for tapping in. Y'all don't have to tap in, but for some reason you do, and I'm grateful. Y'all are so consistent. Y'all are so consistent. You know? And I know you guys are probably like, dang, Sticks, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Sweetheart, listen. My birthday coming up. So I got to make sure I'm in the right space for when I give these divine messages, because I know me, it being in my birthday time, you're very highlighted in that time. You have a lot of energy around that time. When it's your birth month and your birth time, your birth week, you have a lot of energy at that time. So you have to be mindful of what you manifest at this time. You get what I'm saying? And if y'all want to do anything for my birthday, just share the videos. Just share the videos to somebody. Share the video to somebody that can say that video helped me. And I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that. Just share the videos. Let people know that there's other people out here that think like them. You see, it get hard. Stream the music too. You right. Y'all, I'm gonna drop some new music. I'm gonna drop some new music too. You right. Thank you, Jazz. I'm gonna stream the music too. Stream the music. Because I'm gonna drop some new music. You know? But I'm out here speaking real talk. I'm speaking real talk, and I'm here to remind you. You are already the star that you think you want to become. You can't become something if you wasn't already being it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't become something that was never in you. That's why they say it's either in you or it's not. You can't become something that's not already in you. And when we say become something, truly, I feel like when people say you are becoming this, I just feel like you're just getting better at it. You're just mastering it. I feel like you always had it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you always had it. And that's the thing. Once you take the time to sit and talk to yourself and get accurate with who you really are, you realize that you've been downplaying yourself this whole time. You've been undervaluing yourself this whole time. You've been charging too cheap for yourself this whole time. You've been thinking you a $10,000 baddie, you a whole $1 million baddie. You've been your own worst enemy, your own worst critic. You feel me? So you got to realize that you are the star that you've always known yourself to be. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all check out the Crystal Shop. The link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. It's going to say manhurst.com, MNHRTZ. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out the Crystal Shop. If you are on YouTube, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. Show some love. Listen, man, let's continue sharing the energy with each other. You know, I just feel like every time that I talk to you guys and you guys tell me how these videos are affecting you, like, you guys have no clue what that does for me. It helps me to see myself accurately. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, why am I just noticing the mic? Baby, because I'm on YouTube, sweetheart. Come on now. It ain't just about y'all TikTok. We got people on Instagram. We got 112,000 people on Instagram. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I really want to start doing some more like YouTube vlog content and stuff like that. I'm really funny. Like, I'm really funny. I am funny. I am not boring. I have so much personality. I could get you like y'all be locked in these videos for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure if y'all love me, y'all go subscribe to me on YouTube. Because trust me, ain't nothing about me gonna be boring. I'm gonna teach you some shit and we gonna laugh. Yeah. You are seeing my love. I appreciate y'all. And you know what? I'm gonna drop some, man. What? Listen, y'all. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you gotta jump. You gotta jump. Listen. You gotta jump. You have to jump. Nothing that you want, you can have without taking a risk. Everybody comment jump. Everybody comment jump. Everybody comment jump. Everybody comment jump. I need everybody to comment jump. Everybody comment jump. We're gonna stir up some energy right now. Everybody comment jump. I need to see jump. Come on, YouTube, comment jump. Where you at? Instagram, jump. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Jump. Okay, cool. Now, let me tell you why I'm telling you to jump. So, I know you guys, a lot of y'all seen Matrix, some of y'all haven't. But let me tell you this, okay? In the Matrix, when he wanted to become his highest self, he had to first break the limitations of his mind by jumping. A lot of y'all don't realize that you are at that crossroads. You are at the crossroads now where you have to just trust your abilities. A bird cannot truly know how to fly until it's jumping out of the nest. And a lot of y'all are having that leap of faith moment. Everybody has had the leap of faith moment. That is a part of the spiritual journey. It's a part of the alchemy journey. It's the leap of faith. But let me tell you something. How much you jump or how successful your jump is determined on how successful you think you're going to be. You see, let me tell you something. My first big jump was dropping out of college, having a full scholarship, not just knowing that I wanted to do music. Because I was so certain that I would be successful, I had no problem jumping. Once you jump the first time, the second time, taking those risks become easier because you already know that your success is 100% based off of you. You cannot fail unless you think you're going to fail. If your success is 100% based off you. Y'all realize that, right? Let me say that one more time. Your success is 100% based off you. 100% based off you. You only lose when you quit. You only lose when you quit. So I don't know who was looking for that message, but take that leap of faith. And if you feel like, Sticks, I don't know if the timing is right and you want to talk to me and I can help you, you know what I'm saying? You could get a numerology reader. You could talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? I could help you. I've been helping people doing that. I done had some people actually join me under mentorship, and I've been helping them, time out their life using numerology. That's another thing. A lot of y'all don't know that. A lot of y'all don't know that you can choose a good date in alignment with your move. But for example, if you travel on the wrong day, it could affect you. For example, traveling in your enemy year. Traveling in your enemy year. You know what I'm saying? Trying to move to a new house in your enemy year will be the first time you see a real disaster. You feel me? So if you are looking to be mentored, DM me and we could talk about it. I've already picked up maybe about 3 people. I have a solid, I'll do 3 more people. All right. I'll do 3 more people. But, back to what I was saying though. I just, our fear is not that we are inadequate. Our fear is that we are powerful beyond measures. That is what I'm trying to explain to you. Where can we book it? DM me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and we can talk about it. But like I said, listen to me, all right? Our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our biggest fear is that we are powerful beyond measures. A lot of y'all are afraid to accept the fact that you are in more control than you actually think. A lot of y'all are afraid to take the wheel because you're afraid of crashing. Not realizing that the moment that you take the wheel, that'll be the moment that you truly have control and you can dictate what happens. But don't be afraid to be in control. Don't be afraid to be the leader in your life. Do not be afraid to be the leader of your life. Another thing too is if you feel like, you know what, Sticks, I'm really trying to, because you know what, I call myself, I was on the phone with one of my friends today and I was like, you know what, I feel like a transformation. Like I feel like I'm a transformational coach. Somebody said, why do I feel so weak then? Sometimes the only way you can know how strong you are is by how weak you can get. Damn. Yo, I'm out here. Girl, I'm out here speaking in what's the word? Parables. I'm out here speaking in parables. I'm out here speaking in parables. Think about it when you work out. You only get stronger by feeling weaker. You only get richer by, I don't want to say broker, but you get what I'm saying? You only get richer by spending. Listen, man, if you know you want to go through a transformation, you want to change your aesthetic. You want to change the way that you look. You want to change the way that you vibe with people. You want to change the way that people can feel your energy. You want to have a more captivating aura. DM me your birthday to see if you're eligible to join my magnetism class. My magnetism class is hands down the number one thing that will help you transform into a more magnetic being. You want to unlock that star power. You want to start having more confidence. You want to be able to speak your truth out to the camera. Maybe you want to start vlogging. Maybe you want to start making music. Maybe you want to be a star, whatever way that is. Putting yourself out there, knowing that you need to grow a fan base. Maybe you're trying to build up your following. Join the magnetism class. You can't lie. Like, all out of all love and all grace, and I don't want to say humble, but graceful, in a very graceful way, you cannot lie. Something about the way that I speak to you, something about my voice, something about the way that I look has caused you to be magnetized by these conversations. Something about the way that I speak, something has caused you to feel attracted to this energy for you to stay. Especially if you're a person that's staying on these lives for well over 15 minutes, 5 minutes. That's powerful. The ability to be able to garner attention. Do you understand that companies will pay you for your ability to garner attention? Because attention is what people use to sell. This is a business in this. It's just some people don't really see the value in it. And that's what I've realized. I was just in a meeting with three multimillionaires. I'm in a meeting with. One's a snake, one's a horse, another one's a dragon. They're telling me about their $1 million companies, right? And I'm over here, talking to them, asking questions. And it's crazy how these people can see more value in me than some of my peers. But the reason why is because some of y'all are expecting cheap, broke, poor-minded people to see the richness in you. It don't work like that. Only people of value, only people of wisdom, only of people of high value will see high value. Like attracts like. So when you see that you're not getting along with the people around you, maybe because you're above the pay grade, maybe because you're interacting with people who were never going to understand that level of frequency or that tax bracket, quite frankly. I started to ask myself, why are these millionaires, why are these super successful people, these geniuses able to show so much love and appreciation to me? Like just like I did the live with the lady by Felicia from Friday. She's showing me so much love. Why is that? Because like attract like. Y'all be expecting people around you that don't got no damn business being around you to understand you. Don't work like that. You need to get around more like-minded people. You get me? And this is what I'm going to do too. I'm going to create a group chat specifically for all the kids and all the people, all the students that is in the magnetism class so we can start connecting. But if you know that this is a skill, a trait, something that you want to amplify within your own life, because this is the power of energy. I'm moving off pure energy right now, y'all. Let me tell you something. I don't work hard for my money. And you should be the same way. I don't work hard for my money. Why is that? Because I allow the spiritual to control the material. I don't use the physical. I don't use force. Because force is the path with the most resistance. Don't you think about it? And the reason why I know this is because I play sports. I play basketball. And one thing that I understand about basketball is, number one, if you want to get in a rhythm, you got to take the easy shots first. Take it to the basket. Do a layup. Do the closest shots first. Then let the game come to you. You one move and go. Keep it simple. When you listen to the geniuses in their craft, they always tell you, keep it simple. One thing and go. Take all that stuff out. Simplicity is key. A lot of y'all are doing too much. And that's why you're tired. You see, let me tell you something. When I had a conversation with Angela, we're going to call her Angela. When I say Angela, understand that Angela is the lady who played by Felicia. She played Felicia in Friday, okay? Her name is Angela Means, okay? When I had a conversation with Angela Means, right? She's a 4 life path, which is the hard worker. She made me realize that some of y'all are working too hard. And because we're working too hard, it could raise our cortisol levels up. And because it's raising the cortisol levels up, it's causing us to become undesirable. Your face starts to round off. Your jawline isn't as chiseled because you're working too hard. You're not attractive, graceful, and effortless. That's why yoga teachers, think about yoga now. And this is why I recommend everybody do yoga. When you do yoga, you're learning how to stay in control in stressful situations. You're learning to keep a calm breath in stressful situations. And I want you to think about a yoga teacher. I am teaching you how to be graceful in life the same way that you're graceful in yoga. But how do you do that? By mastering your energy. Think about it. When you're in yoga, the way that you stay graceful is by mastering your breath, which controls your energy. It controls your composure. You get what I'm saying? Everything about the way that you move your body. Simple as that. So if you know that you want to join my magnetism class, this is something that you're like, I need to add this to my repertoire. I need to add this to my energy. I need to invest in myself. I need to see a transformation in myself by the time 2024 comes. DM me your birthday. The class is $99.91. Very cheap investment for you to start looking different. Oh, that's another thing. I got to post my video. I got a facial today. That's another thing that I've been trying to tell my people in the magnetism class. Invest in yourself, especially if you know that your business, your life, your career deals with my face. Right? Think about it, right? When you have a chef that cooks for you, it's called the garnish, right? Because some people eat with their eyes first. It's a garnish. Some people can't help that they're like that, my love. Some people like, and I know, and this is something that I learned from 50 Cent. 50 Cent has a book. That's another thing you guys should do. You guys should read. Okay. 50 Cent has a book. I think it's called Hustle Hard, something like that. And he talks about just how you carry yourself can cause people to want to work with you more. And it doesn't mean that you have to sit here and spend the most on you. He said just having a white t-shirt that's ironed with clean blue jeans and your shoes tied up and clean can have you receiving more opportunities than the person who doesn't care about themselves. And the reason why is because why wouldn't you want to show up as your best self? Anybody that is purposely neglecting themselves is going to neglect their business, is going to neglect their finances, is going to neglect their responsibility. Period. You get me? So if you never had anybody teach you etiquette, if you never had anybody teach you how to show up classy, listen, y'all, my Venus is in Virgo. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm the perfect person to be teaching about magnetism and coming up as your most royal self, being treated as your most royal self. Venus in Virgo, look it up. Venus in Virgo. If you know, you know. Hey, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. 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 So DM me your birthday if you want to join my magnetism class. I'm only allowing specific birthdays. I know some of y'all was like, Sticks, you ain't DM me back. No, I'm just playing. DM me your birthday again. Somebody said Venus and Virgo are perfectionists in love, though. Yeah, we are perfectionists in love, but you have to understand that Venus and Virgo aspect can also just be building people up. Why is that? Because Virgo, if you look at the word Virgo, V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet, which is 22 is the master builder. So anybody with Venus and Virgo or Virgo placements are good at building others up. One thing about people with Virgo placements, you will definitely become your best self around us. You know what I'm saying? Lima, hey, so all the orders were just shipped out between yesterday and today. So wait maybe like a day or two and you should see your tracking number updated. All orders, some of y'all should have got some emails too about your tracking number. So just check it within the next day or two, because I literally just took it to the post office. You feel me? So like I said, DM me your birthday if you want to join the magnetism class. The class is $99.91. Do not DM me if you're not ready. Okay. Do not even. But that's the thing too. I feel like some people don't even understand how to take care of themselves. I feel like you have to realize that hygiene is very important. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you if you don't know how to take care of yourself, period. Ain't nobody gonna want to fuck with you if you don't know how to take care of yourself. And the one thing that I always try to tell people is that when I look at people, the first thing I look at is their mouth. When I look at people, the first thing that I look at is their mouth. Because if your mouth, you know, I forgot who told me this, but they said that your mouth is a clear representation of your mental health. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. They said that your teeth, your mouth is a overall representation of what your mental health looks like. And I personally just feel like your mouth is everything. Like, take care of your mouth. That's one thing I'm going to spend money on your mouth. Spend money on your mouth. I had braces, so I was lucky to have some braces. But you have to understand, when doing business, people look at your mouth. That's for my entrepreneurs out here, y'all. Listen, I'm not here to sit here. I'm not that spiritual teacher that's going to sit here and come in here and be like, everything's love and light, everything. No, man. You got to be able to have a balance of the spiritual and the physical. You cannot survive in this physical realm only being spiritual. Okay? You have to understand both. You can't be too in the clouds that you're not able to survive on ground. So you got to understand how to master both. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. That's why we love you. Listen, y'all, I just want y'all to be successful, and I'm going to keep it real with you. You know, I feel like I've been able to talk to so many successful people, and I just want to let you know, when I was in that room with those multimillionaires, they wasn't wearing designer. So I just want to let y'all know it's not always about wearing something expensive too. It's just about how you carry yourself. Is your hair kept well? You know what I'm saying? You can learn how to do your own hair. You can learn how to cut your own hair. You can learn how to do it all yourself. So don't think that it has to always be expensive to take care of yourself. Now, if you want the finest of the finest, like I said, my Venus is in Virgo. I'm going for the finest of the finest. I'm going to pay my price, because I know that whatever I pour into myself, whatever I pay for myself is going to make it back. And when you have that mindset, you don't let yourself think, like, for example, I can't afford to be cheap with my skin. I can't afford to be cheap with myself. I can't afford to be cheap with how I live. Because I understand that if I'm cheap with how I live, my thoughts will become cheap. And then my life will become cheap. My personality will become cheap. And last thing I know is nobody likes a cheap bitch. Somebody say how to make money. First of all, you got to identify what you love to do. You see, when I said that I love making music and I love talking about spirituality, people was like, I don't see no money in that. Well, that's because you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But when you know what you want to do and you set a determined, like, this is what I want to do. Like, you have to be a spoiled brat about, let me tell you how to communicate with the universe. All right. Let me tell you how to communicate with the universe. You have to be a spoiled brat when it comes to the universe. Like, you got to be like, I will not accept nothing else. I will not accept nothing else but what I want. No, I don't want to be a doctor. No, I said I want to be a music artist. I decree this. I demand this. That's the thing. A lot of y'all be settling. This is something that my father taught me. My father was a 33 life. My father was a 33 life path, the master teacher. We walked into a shoe store, right? And I wanted the Concords. Y'all know the Concords was fire. The 11s, fire. So I'm like, I want the 11s. And we go in the store, they don't got the 11s. What was I thinking? Going into Foot Locker thinking I'm for just pick some 11s up off the rack, right? So I was like, Daddy, they don't have them. I was like, can I get these instead? He said, hold on. He said, hold on, Ori, hold on. Do you only want these because they didn't have your other ones? I said, yes. He said, now let me teach you something. Just because they don't have what you want don't mean that you should settle. I said, and that's what it is. A lot of y'all are settling because other people are projecting lack in your mind. Or you're thinking that you won't receive what you're asking for. Shitting me. I'm not settling. I will wait. I will wait for what I want. Let me tell y'all something. I've had brands reach out to me. I've had companies. I've had like people reach out to me to do certain things. Well, you want to, hey, I could pay you this. I leave them shits on red. If you're not paying me my price, I'm leaving you on red, because me accepting your lowball is a disrespect to my value. I don't give a fuck if you can't afford it. You're not there yet. There were some things that I couldn't afford at a certain time, and I had to hustle and grind and wait to afford it, because guess what? That was the whole purpose of it being that price. Let me teach y'all something too. I don't argue with people about their price, because I know damn well I don't want nobody to argue with me about their price. Are y'all hearing me? Ooh, I hope y'all hearing me. I do not argue with anybody about their price, because I know damn well you better not argue with me about my price. You feel me? So if I go to my esthetician and I get a facial And I'm going to post a little story about what she did on my face today. When I go to the esthetician and I'm getting a facial, she using all these new gadgets on me and stuff like that. And she's like, okay, my price is this. I said, okay. Because I know that's what I want. When I tell somebody my price, I want to be like, oh, okay. And when you can have a mindset of, oh, okay, you're going to get more. Oh, okay. But if you keep fighting with everybody about their price, best believe people will be fighting with you about your price. Okay? Now understand that there are points in your life that you do want to negotiate. And that's contracts. That's, you know what I'm saying? But don't be at Smoothie King negotiating. Like, you think you could do that smoothie for like $7? Like, come on, bro. Come on. You're not looking good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let it be contracts. Let it be business. You know what I'm saying? Negotiate. But don't be at Smoothie King haggling them people. Leave them small businesses alone. You get what I'm saying? Talk about you could do it for $1 less. Are you serious, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do better than that. You feel me? We could do better than that. It said that's insane. I know, right? I'm just looking at everybody comment. Y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm finna start vlogging, man. Fuck that. I'm about to start. Hey, man, listen. First, y'all saw me on TikTok. Then you saw me on Instagram. Now it's YouTube. Listen, y'all. Let me teach you something. Always adapt. Always adapt. Yeah, I'm finna start vlogging. Always adapt. Always adapt. But if I'm finna start vlogging and I'm finna be taking my time, y'all gotta go. And listen, I live in Miami, so y'all know life in Miami be lit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm in Miami, so I be in the heat of things. Literally. You get what I'm saying? Do you have these saved after you end your life? These are all on my YouTube. When do your classes start? The classes already started. Somebody says sticks you single. Yes. I feel like yes. Yes. Vlogs would go hard. I know, right? I'm hilarious. Day in the life of Sticks. I can't wait. Y'all gotta go subscribe. What does your dad teach? My dad passed away in 2018. But I said he was a master teacher because he was a 33 life path. Yeah, man. So y'all make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I was saying, okay? Do you do coaching? Yes, I've started accepting people for mentorship because I do like to use a lot of astrology, numerology, letterology to help people make their decisions, okay? So listen, check me out, right? This is what I was trying to teach y'all with that. Always adapt. Like, never feel like you have to stick in one lane. Always adapt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, yeah, I can't wait. I'm in Starbucks editing my vlogs now. Exactly. That's dope. Yeah, so listen, like I was saying, always adapt. Never be stuck in one form of medium. Never be stuck in like, oh, I got to do it this way. Like, always be finding new ways to do things. Like, I don't know if y'all was watching, but I took some time to watch that Kanye West documentary. And, you know, you have to understand that, number one, let me teach y'all something, okay? One thing I want to tell you is that your enemies can take you where you want to go. So a lot of y'all, no, not genius. It's like a 2-hour documentary. If you are a creative, listen to me now. If you are a creative, go watch that documentary. If you are a creative, go watch that documentary because you will see pure creativity. Okay? You will see pure creativity. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because one thing that I noticed about Kanye West in that documentary, and I'm indifferent. Just look up Kanye West documentary. You'll find it. I'm very indifferent. But one thing that I've noticed is that get your ideas out. You got to get your ideas out. You have to get a notebook. Every time you have an idea, write it. A lot of y'all think that if you don't know the means of that idea coming to fruition, you think it's not worthy of you writing it down. a lot of these ideas that you have, nobody knows how anything's gonna come into fruition. We just be doing shit. Do y'all realize that? Like, if you would have been like, Sticks, did you know you was gonna? I would have been like, I knew something was gonna happen. Did I know this? No. Nobody knows. Like, when you look at these these people don't fucking know how shit just happen. And the reason why is because it's a form of magic. And you may say, what's the magic? Manifestation, thoughts, energy, vibration. That's why I say the spiritual is what controls the physical. You out here trying to do shit the hard way. Shit don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Exactly. Y'all need to start cherishing these ideas. A lot of y'all manifest. Y'all be like, man, God, give me $1 million. You be like, God, give me $1 million, right? And God be like, bet I'm gonna give you $1 million idea. It's your duty now. To crystallize it. Y'all be thinking God just going, okay, bank account on $1 million. And sometimes that can't happen. But sometimes you get the fulfillment of taking that $1 million idea and bringing it into fruition. Because that's the thing. Y'all be thinking that these manifestations are supposed to just pop up. And the manifestation has to go through a journey. The law of gestation, everything that gets created in birth goes through a journey, just like a plant, just like a baby. Everything has to go through a journey. You feel me? Whew. So understand that if things are taking time, it's because it requires a journey. It requires you to go through some things for you to get that. Okay? It requires you to go through some things to get it. A journey. You shouldn't, let me tell you something. Anything that you manifest, you shouldn't want it any other way. A journey the journey is really the manifestation. The journey is the exciting part about it. Like, for example, some of y'all have been following me for years. Yeah, the messages that I'm saying today are dope, and the messages that I said last year and the years before were dope. But the fact that you were able to see the journey happen over time in front of you, that's what makes it special. A lot of y'all fuck with me heavy because we've been rocking with each other for a minute. You get what I'm saying? So, and a lot of y'all, if you're like, well, damn, I haven't been here, go on my YouTube. Go 4 years ago, I was making videos about manifestation. 4 years on my YouTube. And I'm just now hitting 12K on YouTube. Some of y'all probably think, damn, Sticks just blew up out of nowhere. No. Nope. You could find a video of me 10 years ago on YouTube when I was a little kid, just like this with the mic. Just like this with the mic. Talking in the mic saying, hi guys, it's Super. I'm 13 years old. Like, but that's the thing. Did I always know that it was going to end up to this? No, but you have to trust your intuition, trust that inner child. Your inner child know where they're going. Trust your inner child know exactly where they're going. You get what I'm saying? Your inner child knows exactly where they're going. Trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say that. Your inner child knows exactly where they're going. Period. You feel me? You feel me? Like I said, man, if you're looking to join the magnetism class, DM me your birthday. If you're looking to get mentored, let me tell y'all something right now. A bitch is not cheap. Okay? Let me tell you something right now. A bitch is not cheap. So don't come in my DMs thinking a bitch is a $100, $200, $300 bitch. This information and this energy ain't cheap, my love. Okay? So if you're trying to get mentored, this shit's not cheap. Just know that. I'm not saying my price on here. Y'all gonna have to DM me to find out, but just know it's not cheap. Okay? Do you have a mentor? Sweetheart, I got like 3 mentors right now. I got the most mentors that I've ever had in my life right now. And I think because I have so many mentors right now. I'm starting to really be able to see my value, like for real, like. And that's the thing too. If you have Saturn and Taurus, anybody here have Saturn and Taurus? Let me teach y'all something. Does anybody here have the placement Saturn and Taurus? Does anybody in here have the placement Saturn and Taurus? Let me help you out real quick. Just scrolled on your live. Your energy is so beautiful. Thank you. Okay, check me out, okay? If you have Saturn and Taurus, you're very valuable and you will make a lot of money, but you will only make a lot of money when you see how valuable you are. That's it. So you will make $1 million when you see yourself as $1 million bitch. You will make 100 million. And let me tell you something. At any moment, it can happen. At any moment, it just requires you to see it. So your value is 100% connected to how valuable you think you are. That's Saturn and Taurus. So if you think that you make 100,000 when you think that you're worth 100,000. Okay. And when you another thing, Saturn and Taurus. If you have Saturn and Taurus, another thing I will say too is, and this is the type of things that I do in mentorship, right? I look at people's birthdays and I let them know, hey, like Saturn and Taurus. So we need to do a shift that deals with how you view yourself, your identity. So since your Saturn and Taurus, I'm going to recommend you the book Psycho-Cybernetics, because Psycho-Cybernetics will allow you to go through that shift. You see how that's a different type of culture now. But like I was saying, so Saturn and Taurus, another thing too is that sometimes you can put more value on the physical things and you'll think that the physical things have more value than you. And that's where you fuck up at. When you start to think that house is more special than you are, you won't get that house. But the moment that you realize that I'm worth that house, that's when you like, I'm worth more than that house. I deserve that house. You know what I'm saying? Once you start to think like that, that's when you'll start to see more money come into your life. You have Saturn and Taurus. So yeah, man, like I said, DM me if you're looking to get mentorship. DM me if you're looking to join the magnetism class. And make sure y'all go ahead and check out the crystal shop, man. We got a whole bunch of new bracelets. If you're looking to cop some new bracelets. One crystal that I have in front of me right now is lapis lazuli. Somebody said, how much is a reading from you? DM me. One crystal that I'm using right now, lapis lazuli. Why am I using lapis lazuli? Y'all like, why Sticks channeling so well? Lapis lazuli is a throat chakra crystal. It allows you to speak. It allows you to help with communication. It allows you to crystallize the thoughts that you have and turn them into a full sentence that people can interpret and understand. And you get what I'm saying? So that's what lapis lazuli does. That's just an example of how you're able to use crystals. I have like so many crystals in front of me. Y'all don't even realize, like my phone right now is sitting on a crystal. My phone right now is sitting on labradorite. Like, it was literally sitting on labradorite. Like, you know what I'm saying? My phone's literally sitting on labradorite. What crystal's good for creativity? So, one crystal that I just dropped was sunstone. This is really good if you know that you're a person of influence, or you're a person of creativity, or you're an artist, or you're trying to take the stage. Really good for Leos, really good for 5 life paths, or people born on the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd. You feel me? Lapis lazuli, I recommend for Virgos. I recommend for people who are into magic. If you're into Ifa, if you're into Yoruba, if you're into Santeria, if you're into all those different spiritual, lapis lazuli is what the Africans, especially the Egyptians, would wear to protect themselves from other people's magic. Okay? Carnelian is dope too. If you struggle with ADHD, you struggle with focus, get fluorite or tiger's eye. You can get these crystals in the link in my bio. Click crystal shop. If you're a Pisces, lapis lazuli. Green tourmaline, chrysocolla. All right, you are strong and a wise voice. Y'all mind if I play some music, man? I got some new music dropping, y'all. Let me see if I could. I gotta play some music, man. I got some new music dropping. For Gemini, chrysocolla, lapis lazuli. What about Capricorn? Pyrite, moss agate, garnet. For Leo, sunstone. For Libra, labradorite, pyrite, unakite, clear quartz. For Aquarius, clear quartz. Also, I would recommend green tourmaline. For Scorpio, obsidian. For Sagittarius, obsidian. Hold on, I'm trying to get these. this song. All right. You know what? I ain't gonna hold y'all. Somebody said, Sticks, why it sound like you make love to the beat? Like, they was like, you can say whatever, and it sounds so, like, sexual. And I'm like, you know what? I got, Garden Quartz is good for manifestation. I'm like, you know what? It's because I got Mercury and Scorpio. So when I be talking, it just, I don't know why, it just be sounding so, like, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, too, is, like, I'm born the year of the cat. So, like, cats purr. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats purr. Cats purr. You feel me? She said, come sing in my ear. I can't. Just DM me. Just DM me. We'll talk. You say you 23, so I know you a cat. I know you born the year of the cat. You gotta be born the year of the cat. So, all right, hold on. Let me see. Let's see what's up. I'm trying to play a song for y'all. Check me out. Let me know what y'all think. So I'm gonna drop something. Listen, I'm gonna drop some. Oh shit, hold on. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna drop some music though for my birthday.
Ever since that night we spent, yeah, you said I had you been. Cause I had you on a trip, and it was a hell of it. So getting gas in the limousine, killing niggas like a guillotine. And you know just what I mean, I don't mean it literally. Everything smooth, let's get it started. If you wanna play rude, we can get it rockin'. I'm the baddest when I walk in, yeah. I'm the big dog, I don't do no barking, yeah. I know watching me can be exhausting, yeah. Hush all that noise, you doing too much talking, yeah. My spirit on your ass and I'm watching, yeah. And when you think it's time, you know I'm fine. Why you gotta lie? What you tryna hide? Why you can't come by? Why can't I just trust you? Taboo full of lies, but that will come to light. You gon' watch me rise, cause that's just how I got moved.
Y'all can't lie, that shit hard. So that's gonna be coming out within the next couple of days to a week. All those songs coming out within the next day to a week, y'all. Trust me. Like, That shit hard. You need to work your shadow. I said you need to work your shadow. You bleeding from your battles. I hope you fix the pattern. Niggas ain't making high vibration. High vibration. I fucking can't. Let me grab my damn lapis. Niggas ain't making high vibrational music out here. High vibrational. What the hell? So, listen, y'all. This was fun. This was fun, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. It really feel like some shit happening. Like, I get this feeling like I get this feeling like a miracle is happening. I get this feeling like a miracle is happening. But we gotta act accordingly. We gotta act like we've been here before. You know how you dress, like you finally get in, like, check me out. So you know how you finally getting inside like the next level, the next door, like with all like maybe like the richer people or like the higher luxury people, right? And like you gotta start dressing higher now. You gotta start dressing more, etiquette. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and what's the first thing they say? They say, act like you've been here before. I think that's where we at right now. I think it's like we walk in, be like, oh girl, I never seen that. Child, they got that. Child, they toilet do that. We at that point now. So, but you gotta act like you've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too surprised because you always knew you was gonna be here. Don't act like this is a surprise. You know what I'm saying? He said, I've been trying to change my look. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. Hey, look, that's the thing. What y'all ain't peep is I've been about my word. Remember, I did a podcast with the guy Kari Bernard, right? And when I did the podcast with him, I said, oh, you got to change your look. Y'all ain't peep. The next day, I had a whole new look after doing that one. If you haven't yet watched that one, go on my YouTube and watch Aesthetic Alchemy. I was literally interviewing him because he was a stylist. And I was asking him, talking to him about changing your look. And then guess what happened? The next day, I changed the look. Listen, I told y'all, once I start taking my own advice, it's a wrap. I started taking my own advice, but it's just a wrap. It's over. It's over. I started taking my own advice. That motherfucker, it's a wrap, bitch. Listen, the stuff that I know is so transformational. Once I get on the phone with you, like I'm telling you, if you don't know if you should do a mentorship, start off with just a phone call with me. After a phone call with me, you're going to be like, what the fuck? You're going to be like, Sticks, how the fuck did you know that? I promise you. And it's not that I'm a psychic, because I'm not a psychic. I'm just using numerology, astrology, letterology. I'm telling you, book a call with me. I'm going to blow your fucking brains. I'm going to mind fuck you. You feel me? DM me. Let me mind fuck you. And yet it's supposed to sound like that. I'm a Scorpio. Let me mind fuck you. Period. I gave you my number. You left me on red. Child, DM me again. Damn, why y'all act like a bitch don't be busy sometimes? Like, I feel like y'all should know a bitch be busy sometimes. But I'm going to get to you. One thing about it, I'm not going to leave you, like, hanging forever. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Y'all know a bitch going to get around to it. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep DMing me. Keep it. Come on now. I like consistency. You feel me? Don't do it one time and then give up on me. Don't text me one time and then give up on me. Don't do that. Y'all saw that? That's magnetism. Y'all saw that? I just rizzed you up. I just rizzed you up. Like, I dead ass just rizzed you up. Look. I just rizzed you up. You done. Learn how to rizz niggas up. Listen. I just rizzed you up. Y'all can't even flex. Stop it, Rizzly. All right, y'all, listen. I love y'all. If you have any questions on what you should get from the crystal shop, just go to the crystal shop and chat in that chat bubble. I will text you on there. If you're trying to join the magnetism class, DM me on Instagram or TikTok, okay? If you're trying to get mentorship, DM me on Instagram or TikTok. And make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment, all right? I love you guys. And later.